Welcome back to the channel. Bad Boy Gaming. I am Joey Moss. I do apologize about my leave of absence this week, but sometimes in life, we all have to go out and have a little bit of fun and enjoy ourselves. And that's exactly what I ended up doing. I went out to good old Hocking Hills, and I actually took some video footage of the things I did out there. It was just a one-day thing, an overnighter, and back home. But I would like to share that video with you guys here on this channel. So expect that to come within a few days. I got to make a couple edits to it and all that good stuff. But definitely took about 10, 15 different short videos. And I'm going to mash them all together and show you guys what all I did out there. Moving forward, let's get into some Commander. This is the new Commander stuff, that 2018, you know, that good. All right, so let's just go over some of this. Now, I don't speak whatever language this is, so yeah, Sprechen Sie, whatever. We're going to move past that card, but it looks pretty colossal. It's a big old 12/12, Ancient Stone Idol. That thing looks dangerous. For anyone who can summarize this card up in the comments below, please, by all means, do that. Am I low? Are we getting low? We're high now. All right, Loyal Drake. Mr. Loyal Drake's a 3-drop. He has Lieutenant at the beginning of your combat on your turn if you control your commander, draw a card. It's a deuce flyer. Good old Chaos Warp is next on our battle list. The owner of target permanent shuffles it. I like this card, actually. I read over a few of these before I did the video. I like to be natural and like be exposed to these the same way you guys are when you first come, you know, and watch one of the videos. So I think it's more fun that way. But this one I got a sneak peek of it on Instagram, though. Chaos Warp. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. That seems like it can be some darn fun. I mean, as long as you're able to get some really stupid large creature on the very top of your library, slap down a Chaos Warp. You can even do it to yourself. Why the heck not, you know? And then this thing comes out, boom, Emrakul. All up in your face. What are you going to do? That would make for a real frickin' hoot of a time. I'm curious about the bannings of these. Is this going to be modern legal? Are any of these cards modern legal? I know quite a few will be. I'm not sure the ins and outs of Commander and how that all works. But is back. Is it real? It is indeed. Enchanter's Bane. So let's just keep it going. This is on the far left here. Enchanter's Bane. It's a deuce. It's a deuce. At the beginning of your end step, a target enchantment deals damage equal to its converted mana cost to its controller unless that player sacrifices it. You know, definitely fun. I like these. You better do this or I'm going to do this, you know, kind of cards. There should be a name for that. There probably is. Stipulation, whatever, you know, something. We have fun. That looks like it can be fun. The old Bane. Vidalcan Humiliator. It's a 4-drop now. It is a 4-drop. It's got the Metalcraft. This one I've got a little sneak peek at again. I will say that. Whenever Vidalcan Humiliator attacks, if you control 3 or more artifacts, creatures your opponents control lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn. It's a 3/4. So, I mean, if you can make it so this thing can't be blocked, make it unblockable, slap hexproof on it, you're going to take your opponent to Pound Town pretty darn quick. I'm pretty hype about this one. And if that was a legendary, this would be everyone's commander. It's pretty ridiculous, I must say. Thopter Spy Network, back at it. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter. Sorry. I wanted to do something. Let me just do it now. We have fun. Bada bing. Look at that. Privacy and cookies. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. I mean, your typical Thopter stuff. You know, it's all good. It's all up in there. This is something new. We have I have not read this card yet. The artwork on this thing, I am a huge fan of. Get a load of the artwork in all of its glory. Man, these ads are brutal, huh? Creature tokens you control have haste. It's a 6-dropper. God, that artwork's amazing. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue mirror artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. So you get out a freaking nasty sized token, you know, and then just make it all copies of that thing. This is going to create some problems for sure. Artwork alone is going to create some problems because people are going to be so infatuated with it. They're just going to want to have it in their deck, and that's going to be that. Treasure Nabber. We got a Treasure Nabber. That runs off the tongue fun, huh? It's a 3-drop Goblin Rogue. Whenever an opponent taps an artifact, get to tap it for mana. Gain control of that artifact until the end of your next turn. That could be fun. A little steal effect there. That can be fun. Echo Storm. Again, the artwork. Blow this puppy up. Get a better look at some of that artwork. I know there's a lot of you out there who just adore the artwork, like myself. That's the main reason I got into Magic was the artwork. It blew me away. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. You may choose new targets for the copies. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. That can be abused a little bit, I believe. That will be abused a little bit. I would like to know what you guys think is going to be the most abused card in all of this. I really do. What card you're looking forward most to playing. I know which one I am. I'm not going to share that, though. Thanos, Urza's Apprentice. Thanos, you son of a gun. Look at that. I didn't even know about this guy. And he's a mythic because he's got Urza, man. He's an apprentice. Hey, I like this guy already. I don't even care his ability. I already know he's going to be bad apples. He's got the haste. He's a 2-drop. For 2, tap it. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Of course, you would have to do it artifacts because that's what Urza does. Wow, that is really cool. Hype is real. That's my favorite right there. Deal with it. It's a mythic because he's so bad apples. Forge of Heroes. Apprentice, I'll be looking for you, buddy. Forge of Heroes. Add a colorless. My favorite Planeswalkers, Urza. Now you know. Choose target commander that entered the battlefield this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and a loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. It's something. Retrofitter Foundry. Look at this. Untap Retrofitter Foundry for 3. It's a 1-drop to bring out, by the way. For 2, create a 1/1 colorless server artifact creature token. For 1, sacrifice a servo, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Tap it, sacrifice a Thopter, create a 4/4 colorless construct artifact creature token. I mean, tokens, Wizards, you guys are getting out of control. It's you guys are mad. It's all madness. It's all craziness, I tell you. But the Thopters and the tokens and WoW lately have been just ridiculous. And that's sure to someone's sure to have fun with this card. A lot of people are. Next, we got the Varchild, Betrayer of Geldor. Ooh, what do? Let's just pop up and see what's good. Get you a little sharper there, huh? Varchild, Betrayer of Geldor. You are looking nasty sauce. Legendary creature. Also, shout out really quick to Magic Spoiler. I just used their site. Makes it a lot easier. It's just previews. No one's ever going to watch this video after this. I'm just saying, once the spoilers are out, no one cares. It's old news. So I just make it really simple. When Varchild, Betrayer of Geldor deals combat damage to a player, that player creates that many 1/1 red survivor creature tokens only because we don't have enough tokens already in the meta. Survivors, your opponent's control, can't block. And they can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. When Varchild leaves the battlefield, gain control of all survivors. Oh, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm done. That's all I got. I survived. You guys survived. You guys survived that. And for that, we thank you. Moving on. Estrid the Masked. There might not be the best picture of this, but let's see what we got going on here. This is a new planeswalker. Yeah, you should be excited. Darn right. If you heard me clapping right now, give me a skadoosh and hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Untap each enchanted permanent you control. Each enchanted permanent you control. It's got to be enchanted, guys. Create a 1/1. I'm sorry. Wow. I'm so used to talking about tokens. That just spilled out of my mouth. Create a white aura enchantment token named Mast attached to another target permanent. The token has enchant permanent and totem armor. Put the top 7 cards of your library into your graveyard. Return all non-aura enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then do the same for aura cards. Estrid the Masked may be your commander. That's just ridiculous stuff that's going to happen there and take place and unfold. It's that's definitely a commander card, and that's why it belongs where it is. Let's go to this guy. This one I think has a little more fun. It's a kitty scratch. Legendary Planeswalker Windgrace. Why not? Mythic, of course. Got to be a Mythic with the Planeswalker. That's how it works, if you didn't know. Just discard a card, then draw a card. Can it be the other way around? It'd be better if it was the other way around. If a land card is discarded this way, draw an additional card. And it's a +2. It's not bad. -3. Return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Hello, landfall. Hello there. Landfall, this is going to combo nicely with some other gents out there. What's his name? The big dude. The Omnieth. Locust of Rage. Watch out, baby. Watch out. Tag team action. Nastiness. Destroy up to 6 target non-land permanents. Then create 6/2/2. Look at that -11. That is unheard of. I've never seen a -11. Have you? I don't think so. Then create 6/2/2 green cat warrior creature tokens with Forest Walk. Wow. Kitty's gonna scratch you if Kitty gets around to that, man. And it looks like it's gonna get there quick when it's +2. That's pretty nasty. I mean, 4 turns you got there. 4 turns you're there. 4 turns you're spanking. 3 turns. 3 turns, you're ready to rumble, man. You'd have to kill it, though. 4 turns to keep her, you know what I'm saying? Meow. Pretty freaking sweet card there. Surprised we had so many Planeswalkers out already, but yeah, there's that. Few more. Saheeli the Gifted. Hello there, cutie pie. Loving you, baby. Saheeli, you look just as good as you used to. Actually, I like your first printing a little better. A little bit. Create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. It's a +1. Saheeli's always low, isn't she? Isn't she always low-grounded? It's +1. The next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control as you cast it. It's -7. For each artifact you control, create a token that's a copy of it. Those tokens gain haste. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. So many tokens. This is going to be madness, I tell you. There are too many tokens going on. Is anyone... I'm not complaining. There's just so many tokens. There's so many more things to keep control of. I think Wizards is trying to sell more spin downs. I think they're marketing dice differently these days. I think that's the edge they're taking here. Next we got Aminato, the Fate Shifter. That artwork looks fun. Look at this, man. That was an abandoned child, huh? Look at that. It's got butterflies or something. Those are moths, stupid. Draw a card. Then put a card from your hand on top of your library. Fair enough. Exile another target permanent you own. Then return it to the battlefield under your control. Okay, bounce effect. Choose left or right. Each player gains control of all non-land permanents other than Aminato, the Fate Shifter controlled by the next player in the chosen direction. I'm sorry. This is just going to cause a lot of chaos and disruption. I suppose that could be a lot of fun. It's going to get a bit out of control, though. If someone wants to decipher this one for me, we shall read this together. 2 to bring out. It's a 2-drop. Pioches enu cote ni actives sete sepaciti quisivios controles e monte torandi meme. That's a meme right there. Someone to make a meme out of me. Meme man nam meme nam. All right. I think what this is saying is something about the ability to draw a card. Something about drawing a card. I'm trying to decipher. So draw a card under some stipulation. You're going to draw a card under... There's some stipulation happens if you control 3 or more artifacts? Lands. If you control 3, because of terrains, if you control 3 or more lands of the same type, you draw a card. That's ridiculous. That itself is a good card. I would play that. I wonder if that'll be in modern. Probably not. Saheeli's Directive. What do you got here, man? This is a big one. Look at this. Sahili's Directive. It's large stuff. Improvise. Reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of artifact cards with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Then put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard. That Sahili's that's more playable than a lot of the Sahili crap I've been seeing lately, so I do like that. That'll be fun to use. We got a Coveted Jewel. When Coveted Jewel enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. It's 6 to drop. Add 3 mana of any one color. Hello, Black Lotus. You've come back at a crazy cost. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls attack you and aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of Coveted Jewel. Untap it. Wow, how about that? So that's going to switch hands quite a bit because everyone's got a lot of stuff going on. We got an uncommon, the Geode Golem. We all know him. He's a 5-drop trample. Whenever Geode Golem deals combat damage to a player, you may cast your commander from the command zone without paying its mana cost. There's that. I believe that wraps it up here, guys. I don't think there's anything more. Let me know your thoughts. What's your favorite reveal today? I think we all know what mine is. I'm going to go with Mr. Urza Apprentice here. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for darn sure. And give me a baboosh if you're still actually watching this. Baboosh? How you spell that? Baboosh. Baboosh. Like a B-A-B-O-O-S-H. Give me a baboosh. I appreciate it, guys. As always, thank you for watching. It does mean a lot. I have nothing without you guys, so thank you very much. PLA.